Hey, good morning. This is Rome, and I woke up this morning and I found that I was once again banned on Reddit from RationalWiki. I was banned, as the moderator said, for doxing. What was posted about RationalWiki on Reddit was my video about why RationalWiki is the worst thing on the internet, but specifically for the malicious levels of harassment and targeting that I have faced, specifically with members of their site, there's so much evidence for um, all over the place. It's unbelievable. There is very little third party denial that this is going on. So this thread was created on Reddit, and what happened is my harassers from RationalWiki, of course, joined the thread. They start by denying it, and in the process of denying it, then actually continue with this really malicious level of harassment in the actual thread. So this happens on Reddit, and I want you to see who the moderators are on Reddit: David Gerard and Fuzzy Capitato. And they banned me for doxing. Now, specifically, my video is literally complaining about RationalWiki invading my privacy and doxing me. These people. Now, this did not just happen on RationalWiki; it also occurred on Wikipedia, but with the same group of people that I'm talking about. So, why does David Gerard and Fuzzy Capitato, why do they do this? For me, to this day, it makes no sense. These are the brain trusts of RationalWiki. And for sure, they are aware that they are managing a highly toxic community. And they're giving certain allowances to people like Oliver and his brother, who are literally performing really dark arts on the internet. I mean, just unbelievable targeting of individuals. So the crazy thing RationalWiki is a toxic community. You can think of them like just like in some ways like a 4chan. Don't let the ideologies fool you. Please, I'm a progressive myself. I'm a pro-science progressive, so I am not saying this from any ideological standpoint. If you go to two other notorious communities on the internet, Encyclopedia Dramatica and Kiwi Farms, these communities have had their own run-ins with Oliver and his brother, and they have prevented them from doing that stuff on their platform. And these are two platforms that everyone knows what they are. Everyone knows Encyclopedia Dramatica or Kiwi Farms are themselves very toxic. They actually do target people and make pillories of people. They don't allow Oliver to do what he does. That's how disturbing it is. So if RationalWiki is the only community, is the only wiki in the universe that will allow these guys to do this, why? Why is that? Now, Wikipedia, We Have a Problem is my own public diary of seeking recourse with individuals targeting on the internet. First, it just started as, if anyone's ever ever been targeted either on the internet or even in real life, even if it's theft or you've had something stolen, if you go to the police and you file a police report, or you talk to anyone who is advising you legally, one of the first things they'll say is keep a record of what happens. Right? If something happens to you, write it down. Write down when it happens. If you notice, even in the current Trump Russia scandal, right? James Comey, that was actually one of his things is he was notorious for is when he had certain meetings, he wrote it down and made a note of it. So in some ways, this is what Wikipedia We Have a Problem is. This is something happening to me, trying to build a consensus on Wikipedia, writing it down, making a diary of it, but then trying to see what the recourse is like for addressing the grievance. And there is no recourse, right? That's what a lot of what Wikipedia We Have a Problem shows. There really is no true recourse on Wikipedia, for certainly no recourse on RationalWiki. So members of their own community have acknowledged that RationalWiki is nothing but a hit piece on me. Okay? This is not something that is some crazy, absurd outside claim. Even at one point, there was a consensus to delete my article within members of their own community, and they still kept the article specifically because they said that it pisses Viharo off so much. So I have been blocked on RationalWiki from addressing this. I have tried so many different creative ways to engage in some type of reasonable discussion. And there's no excuse for this. So, with Oliver, we could look at his mental state and maybe be understanding and even forgiving. But David Gerard is a guy in his 40s. He's a mature man. He should know better. He should absolutely know better. This is highly irresponsible. Fuzzy Capitato, I don't know this guy. I have no idea who he is. He seems very young to me. I'm sure he's just a kid. But by them endorsing this kind of behavior, they are actually doing harm to the progressive movement and harm to the pro-science movement. Because as a progressive, or as if someone is pro-science, if someone is, especially when regarding things like climate change, we need outreach. Okay, we need responsible outreach on the internet. If RationalWiki is setting itself up as a platform to target people for whatever their political beliefs are, or whatever they imagine their beliefs are, as in my case, if they are attacking those people and they are being very aggro on the internet with this kind of stuff, this is harming. This is the worst thing that we could do, because all it's doing is it's giving people an impression of progressive politics or rationality or science or anything, that we're a bunch of assholes, just like anyone else. So this is harmful, and I am going to continue to seek recourse with RationalWiki. Now they have banned me from Reddit. They've banned me from their platform. I will engage with them on Twitter until they ban me. I'm sure they've already have shadow banned me. I will try to reach them on Facebook. I will document each and every time I do this, and I will document what their response is. As we can see, their response is really just continuing to allow the Smith brothers to do what they do, and not give any recourse for literally attacking someone on the internet for editing a Wikipedia article. Okay, all right, I'll try to blog more about all this stuff later. Bye.